Welcome back. My name is Dustin Taylor. This is Divinity Virtue. This is going to be a weird video just because some stuff happened yesterday. And I'm thinking, a lot of people are coming out of the woodworks, starting to talk to me, but there's a lot of people that don't talk to me. But then this is like almost like a public service announcement. So I don't drink alcohol. And when I go out, don't get me wrong, I used to love to drink. But this was an interesting night because one of the guys I normally talk to, I go, like, hey man, how's life? He goes, ugh. I go, well, what's going on? And he goes, I got fired. I go, oh, shit. I'm like, what happened? And he goes, some people that I work with don't like me, and they were telling the boss that I was drinking on the job. And I'm thinking, okay, were you? He goes, no. I go, so don't they have to do like a drug and alcohol test? Or don't they have to, like, if you get in an accident, because he's a class one or whatever? And I said, only if you get in an accident or if they have valid proof that you've been doing stuff, right? He goes, well, yeah, but they threatened me because they said the coworkers had seen it multiple times, and these coworkers just didn't like me. And so he goes, I went in, and they go, yeah, we're going to give you the test. And he goes, so what if I refuse? He goes, because I went to Ontario like 2 weeks ago when I was on vacation. I smoked pot. He goes, that's going to be my system, so I failed the drug test no matter what. And they go, well, then we'll decide then, but we'll have to terminate your contract, whatnot. And he goes, so what if I take it, or sorry, or yeah, what if I take it and there's alcohol or drugs in my system? They go, well, you're fired. And he goes, well, if I refuse, they go, you're fired. So he got fired. And I know how much he drinks. I used to drink, and I'm pretty sure I had my class three license. I'm going to tell you right now, there was a lot of times in the morning. If they would have tested me, I would have probably blown over, straight DUI. So I don't know if he was drinking on the job, but we sometimes go hard during the night before. And it's interesting because this other kid, and he's fresh into the scene, but he's going from the healthy scene to the bar scene. So like I work out at the gym all the time, and he's normally there. And now that he's turned 18, I'm starting to watch him just kind of go like this. And I go, so this is 2 days in a row. And he's just calmed in, looking like trash bag. Looks rough. I said, you had a rough night last night? He goes, yeah. I go, oh, you're going to have a rough day today. So within 4 months, probably had like a dozen hangovers or more. Like, slippery path. Once you get into that path, it just keeps going. I don't know. But that's just kind of my thing. So I don't know. It was good seeing a lot of people last night. There's yeah, I don't know. There's some beautiful people. Really, there really is. A lot of them are getting smart. They just go, hey, like I don't focus all my attention on like friends and everything. I go, you can't. You got to start building up a business. Do the business, and then when you have like an extra time, like an hour or two, spend it with them. That way it's like your time matters. And it's weird because the Mormons. This is the reason I made this video right now. And they I know they have to do something with their mission, probably track a certain amount of hours, knock a certain amount of doors, get a certain number of people into the church. I don't know. I really don't know. Never went that far into the religion path, but I'm on a spiritual path. So we got a little bit of a different path because I still believe there's a God and energy and ancestors and spirit guides, guardian angels, but I'm not willing to fully jump into the religious side. But they always want to come over, and I really don't like to say yes or no because I don't want to confirm or deny. But then they get smart because they go, "Oh well, we'll just show up at this time if you're there. It's meant to be." And I go, "Yeah, convenient. I'll probably be here because this life is such a paradigm. And I'm telling everyone this is a paradigm because last 2 years ago, seriously, you wake up and you have just, oh, I'm going to change my entire life. Just like that, change everything. Yeah, that's weird. So then that means everything I know just changes. Everything I think I've done wrong, I do a different way. I have no, like, thoughts whether I did it right or wrong. I just believe, that was the right thing. And I think once you get to that point in life where you're getting into your decisions, you're just like, yep, that was the right way of doing things. And I think that life is like a paradigm because when I broke up with my ex girlfriend 10 years ago, I said, I'm going to eat fruits and vegetables. I'm going to get a six pack. I'm going to start a company. What did I end up doing? Went back to my old life, drinking, partying, sexing. I don't even know if that's a word, whatever. And I traveled the world. A lot of stories from that, but they're all hanging with the devil stories, so whatever. Then I'm thinking, okay, so I had money at that time, fight or flight, right? Different mentalities. There's a lot of people that will fight. I'm a fight guy. I really don't like to fight. So this time around, watch how this timing works. I was about to leave for Australia 2 years ago before I woke up for this like spiritual awakening. Okay, watch this timing. And I had already started working out. I was in my last semester of university, so I started going out and actually like meeting friends. And I had said I was going to move to Australia. I've been saying this for years. So sure enough, literally, I don't even know, a month or two before. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Sometime same time frame, just very close in November. So it might have been, yeah, a month or two in, and I end up falling in love. So what am I going to do? Leave? No. You're going to taste the love. So I taste the love, and then I'm thinking, all right, now I've been watching my whole life just crash. I had money in the bank, nothing. I had jobs at that time, now I have nothing. And I was thinking like, okay, COVID, I was making money, kicking ass, working out. I was on the streets, like I not on the streets, but I was front line, so I didn't have to worry. Like I studied, just kept busy. And now I'm seeing like $25,000 swing, and I'm thinking, okay, so all these doors have to now close. So I'm thinking that this year, so I want to hit the home run. I wanted to get the six figures. So I have very few jobs, and I'm thinking God's saying, all right, let's see if you can do it. Didn't pass. Like it works. Well, I passed, but I did the CFA. And then he goes, all right, you want a six pack? Let's see how close you can get. I got close, but I didn't make it. So everything it's showing me is he's going, all right, you're close. You're close. He goes, but here's the deal. He goes, you don't work well for others. So I'm not going to open this door for you. So if it took me 8 months to realize that I was putting in like 12 to 16 hours a day studying, taking notes, practicing over and over, videos, everything. He's going, okay, why don't you put 16 hours a day in to build your entire company so that once your company's built, he goes, maybe you don't need 8 months this time. Maybe you can build it in 4 to 5 months. Okay, I'm on almost it'll be 2 or 3 months by the end of this month. So I probably have like every time I look at the slides, I'm getting closer and closer. I'm figuring out I'm doing things faster. I just need to, yeah, I'm probably like 85% complete now that I'm really, but I'm thinking to myself, once it's fully done, God's going to say, hey, all right, now that that's fully done, I just need you to maintain it. Keep it going. I'm going to bring you a job in. So what you have to do now, because what you said you were going to do for 10 years ago, fruits and vegetables, you're going to eat a healthy diet. You're going to show the way to clean, healthy eating. You're going to open up a business. You're going to get a six pack. So what's he going to do? He's going to break me down to nothing. Okay? So as soon as this business is like built to 95% so that it's that if any kind of something happens, I can figure it out or have enough time so that I'm not given any wrong advice or any wrong. I'm trying to give everything how I would want it to be presented to me, right? You're not chasing the dollar right away. You're putting time and effort in because you're going to build it on a reputation, right? I'm not going to get rich overnight. It's okay. So maybe that's the lesson, right? So then it goes click. It's like clock, right? But now it goes click. Oh, you got up that little path. Now he goes, okay, you got that. What do you also need? He'll go, okay, you're very close to debt. I need you to keep going on this project, but I'm going to make it so you get a job that pays you well. It will teach you how to get into this business and run it. I know I'm probably going to get an accounting job or a finance job. Start right as soon as I finish this project, which I hope is by the end of December. So if I do that, watch January, they'll hire me on. I'll get the training and the experience to get my debt down. And then it's that time where he'll go, okay, are you ready yet? And I'll go, He'll go, well, I gotta make you push the button right now. He goes, if you're gonna stay, you're gonna be in this cycle for another month, 2 months, whatever the cycle is. So sometimes you're just gonna go, all right, let's go. Because you know what? I'm gonna tell you, when my life came crashing down, it was just one trigger. My mom, she just came at me, and I'm thinking, I just lost everything in my life: house, girlfriend, business, purebred Sharpei. Like, what did I get from it? Money, lots of money, lots of money. But you know what? Like, she jabbed me. She jabbed me hard. She didn't ever care. It was always. She thinks she did, but besides the story and the truth, right? So I just pulled the switch. I said, you know what? It's winter time. It's cold. I said, where do I want to go? Thailand. Looked it up right then and there. Boom. Bought the ticket. Started cleaning up the room, cleaning up, vacuuming. Took out all my like recycling stuff, everything I just was going to get rid of. Packed the bag, got my passport, put a 15-year-old computer in my bag and a BlackBerry. That's how old this story is. Went down to my mom and said, hey, you want to drive me to the airport? She goes, why? And I go, I'm going to go to Thailand. She goes, when? I'm like, 6 hours from now. She goes, when did you make this decision? I said, 10 minutes ago. She goes, okay, let's go. So she goes, where are you staying? I said, I don't know. Once I get there, I'll find a place and go. And I did that for 2 years, 16 months, sorry. 16 months, and then there was a split, but it was almost 2 years, 2 years and change. And everything I did was just on that split time. And I'm going to tell you, stories I got, shit I saw, the things I did, the places I went. I saw like lots of the world. Went to concerts all over the world, beaches, whatever. I saw the world. It was fun, and I never had anything planned. So I know that whenever this happens, it's just a switch. It's like, so that's the paradigm of life. Don't question it. Take it because it's meant for you at that time. Okay. So I don't know. I feel really bad for saying no to the Mormons. I just know that time is my money. My money has to come from my health and wellness. And the only way this works is if I preach my walk of what I'm talking. So I believe this is all a paradigm. If you listen to anything you said in the past after a big arcana in your life, think it back. Go back. And it's the weirdest parts because I remember a lot of big arcanas in my life. And I remember my thoughts afterwards. Check out those thoughts. If your memory's that good. I'm telling you, if you're willing to go back into your like dark side, your dark shadow, and you think about what you thought about after that happened, game changer. Game changer. World's crazy different. Anyways, yeah, your time's your money. Your health is your wealth. Find your passion. We got this. Be 1% better. Try to help everyone out. Go with love, divinity, virtue. Take your losses before you become the boss. I'm telling you, life's a paradigm. Just determines your cycle. If you want to choose the easy cycle, you just keep going around. Always. If you want to choose the spiritual cycle, click, 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 click. It's a paradigm. Once you figure out the paradigm, you move up quicker. You meet different people. Different things happen. Things come at you quicker. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this. You guys can believe me, or you can think I'm just that crazy guy that smokes pot and didn't even smoke a joint today. So I'm just telling you, crazy. Anyways, God bless. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's just try to be better every day. Thank you. Have a great day.